Good morning, everyone. It is me, Dr. Simone Alicia, the self-esteem doctor, and I have had this idea on my heart for probably a year to go live with you guys on Sunday and bring you this beautiful episode that I want to call the Mind, Body, Self Sunday Service. So on this first episode, I'm just going to give you kind of the rundown of what it is I'm hoping to pour into your hearts and inspire you as you guys get ready to go into a new week. So you may or may not know that I'm an ordained metaphysical minister, and I just finished my Ph.D. program in Metaphysical Science. And so that is now encouraging me to really bring forth that Sunday style inspiration from a spiritual place. This is not about religion. We are not promoting separation. We are talking about bringing each other together in fellowship with each other in love. And that's the language we're going to talk here on these Sunday services. So again, it's called Mind, Body, Self Sunday Service, and it's about inspiring you as you get ready to go into the week. So they're going to be about 5 minutes, so you can kind of pop in, get that little boost, rewatch it later, and I will attempt to do this every single Sunday around the 10:30 mark. I travel a lot, you may know, so I will do my best to keep that up for you and make sure you get your inspiration in some way. So the 5 minutes today, I want to talk to you about the true self, like who we actually are, and how when we're looking for this higher power or this higher self, we get a little bit tangled up in the words, right? So some people are going to say source, some people say God, some people say energy, some people say, all these different words that we want to fight over. And my encouragement for you today is let's not fight over these words. Let's actually see what is the heart and the meaning and the purpose behind what it is that we're looking to do, to look into that deeper, higher self, to be inspired, to feel more whole and more fulfilled in our life journey. I also know that when we talk about things like prayer or meditation or the power of our words, we then start to argue about, well, is it the word from like the Bible? Is it vibrations? Can you say frequency? Is this too much science? Is it too much religion? Where are we? And today I want to really encourage you again, let's step away from fighting about the words and what this word means and that word means and you're wrong and you're right. And let's get to the heart of it all. And truly, I mean the heart, which means it's about love. All right. And when we take that perspective and we do something that we call chunking up, you guys might know I also do NLP, neuro-linguistic programming. So when we chunk up and come out of these little details of what's it called and what's the right word and how do you say it, when we chunk up to the bigger picture, we realize that we're looking for this sense of belonging and the sense of peace. And so I want to inspire you guys today to remember that it is really the essence of who we are, the essence of connecting to this deeper self that will give us that peace and power and passion and love and life experience that we're looking for. Let's not spend as much time fighting over the words and the verbiage, but let's more dive into the essence. And the essence here is that our words really do have power. Whether you're talking about the biblical power of words and the word in the beginning of the word, or you're talking about truly science has backed up the power of our words from a vibratory force, and the science of somatics and what sound it does and how sound creates. And you can look this up in so many different ways, from religion all the way to psychology, to science, positive psychology, in fact. And so at the heart and soul, at the chunked up, bigger version of how does this actually help and serve me is the idea that, I have power in my words. And so I want to encourage you when you're going forward in life every day to think about your words, right? They say all the time, think before you speak. And I'm going to tell you in my personal life when this had the most impact on me. It was actually when I started to take these vows of silence. There was this, I don't even know where it started, but I woke up one morning and was like, I just want to just scale back. I just want to chill out. I'm just going to be quiet. I'm just going to be quiet for a little bit. The kids are running around. The morning is starting. And I'm just like, I just want to say nothing. I want to be. And I started this, I don't know how long ago, honestly. I want to say maybe a few months on and off, not consistently. But probably for the past 3 weeks or so, I've been consistently silent every morning when I wake up. Not a word. Just not a word. And sometimes this ends after 3 hours of being awake, 4 hours of being awake, 1 hour of being awake. It varies. But what I noticed with this when I just stayed in silence, things are going on with the kids and I want to say something, they're asking questions and I want to say something, or something happens and I want to be like, no, don't do that. And I'm like, no, silence. There's power in my words, and I don't want to waste and squander all of them in a morning saying, oh, don't do that, and make your breakfast and make your bed and brush your teeth. And I was like, what happens if I kind of elevate the power of my words by kind of holding them back a little bit and spending them a little bit more wisely? And so what I found happened was that throughout the day, I was less interested in just yapping. I wanted there to be meaning behind every word. And then it became so much easier to think before I spoke, because I was actually saying to myself, am I in a vow of silence still? Wait, am I talking? Oh yeah, I'm talking. Okay, so then what do I want to say, right? And so it made me think before I spoke. So it's a really powerful tool. So again, whether this is coming from, this place, a biblical place, scientific place, psychological place, I want you to let go of the fight about the words and the semantics and go to that bigger picture. There's a divine power within you. There's something in you. There's something bigger than us that is guiding us forward, and we have access to create and build in our world. And one of the main wonderful gifts and tools that we have is our words. So we can talk about thoughts and how that's all connected, but right now I wanted to emphasize for you on this beautiful Mind, Body, Self Sunday service, first edition, first episode, that you will have power in your words, no matter how you want to justify that, what framework you say that fits under. There is still power in your words. Vibration, source, religion, God, frequencies, cymatics, whatever it is. So go forth this week and use your words very, very wisely. And truly, as they've advised us, think before you speak. All right, that wraps up our first episode. I'll see you here next Sunday for Mind, Body, Self Sunday service. I'll aim to make it around 10:30. This is our first episode, so let's see if we can get it consistent and make sure you have a dose of inspiration to start your week. I love you all. Bye.